everybody, welcome to my grammar pages. My name is Sandhya, ready with a new topic for you today. In my earlier classes, I have already introduced the format of writing the classified, and we have already learned how to write a classified on a missing person and even about the tours and travels. Today in this class, we are going to throw some light on few more categories of writing the classifieds. And today for you, I have brought a classified on to let ad. And this to let ad, in order to write a classified on this, you need a few features. And first of all, this comes under the heading, that is wanted or available. This forms the heading, and you have to write this heading only in bold letters. If you have a space available, I mean in the form of a commercial complex or a space or a house, so you have to write the heading as available. And if you are in search of any commercial space or the house, you have to write wanted. Coming to the next point is the location. You need to share the location, I mean which area that particular house or the shop is located, and the type of accommodation. If it is a shop, if it is a commercial area, you need to mention even the square feet, I mean the area of that, as well as suppose if you are talking about a residential home or the house, you need to mention the type of the accommodation, in the sense whether it is 2 BHK or it's a flat or an independent house. And you have to mention even the vastu, I mean the facing. Many people are very particular about the facing. Mostly they prefer either the east facing or the northeast facing. So you need to definitely mention the facing. And if there are any additional features for that, when about the electrical supply, about the backup, or about the Manjira water facility, whatever the additional features are there, you need to give an account. And you need to mention even the expected rent, whatever the rent you have been expecting from the tenants, you have to mention the rent and the contact address as well as the phone numbers. These are all the features, and in the examination, my dear children, you will be given a small thing like you have a commercial space or a house or an independent house where you want to let that one, you wanted to let that, and based upon that one, following all the features, you need to give a to let ad in the classified place. So for that, you need to open a three-sided box, as this is the minor discourse, my dear friends. Remember that each and every minor discourse must be placed in a box. And I have opened a three-sided box and I have taken the heading available. I didn't take wanted because my classified is about the availability of the space. And this forms the heading where, just have a look here, I have taken this in the bold letters. And in my earlier classes, I have already told you that heading can be placed here or to the margin side of the page. And now just see, an independent house on rent, Prakash Nagar, Hyderabad. 2 bedrooms, 1 hall, 1 kitchen. East facing, newly constructed and fully furnished at 15,000 rupees per month, situated in highly residential area. All amenities within reach. No brokers. For details, contact Ravikiran and the phone number is given. This is very simple to write. So what you have to do is, you have to remember all these features. Put all the features in an order and prepare a classified. Now coming to the ad which is given here, an independent house on rent. So we are talking about the type of accommodation here. This becomes the accommodation. And we have taken, even see here, 2 bedrooms, 1 hall, 1 kitchen. These also come under the features of accommodation, and we have clearly mentioned it for rent. Sometimes it can be of lease or rent. You have to mention it very clearly. And here we have shared the location, that is Prakash Nagar, Hyderabad. This comes under the location. And let me go forward. This is east facing, newly constructed and fully furnished, and these also come under the features of accommodation. Under features of accommodation, we have taken even the facing, and we have covered all in that one. And here I have mentioned 50,000 per month. This becomes the expected rent, and situated in highly residential area, all amenities within reach, no brokers. These come under the special features. Whatever the information you have to give in detail, apart from the one which you have already given, that extra information goes under special features. After that, we have directly given the contact information. So this is the name of the person and his mobile number, that is the contact number. This goes under contact information. If you do want to give his address, I mean the name of the person, I mean Ravi Kiran, if you want to give his number as well as the address, you can mention here. So after the completion of that one, you are going to close the box. In this, as already discussed, remember there is no sentence formation. Simply we have placed commas, and whatever the features we do want to give here, we have directly given it in the ad. So no way we followed the complete sentence in the classified. So this is all about to let ad. Let's move on to the other type of classified. Here is another type of writing, a classified. I have taken a classified on job vacancy. I, being a teacher, has taken the job vacancy in a school. So let me tell you the features to be remembered for job vacancy classified. First and the foremost thing is the heading, which is common in all the classifieds. So you know that this heading must be kept in capital letters only. Either you can write either wanted or required, and you need to mention even the name of the organization, and here you need to mention the name or the names of the post or the posts and number of vacancies. Please do not give lot of posts, I mean mention lot of posts, where the classified ad will, the word limit will be very less, only for 50 words, where the newspaper agencies, they charge depending upon the number of words you use in the classified. That's why limit your number of posts. Suppose if you have a lot of posts, that goes under a commercial advertisement but not under the column of classified. And here comes the number of vacancies even. And you need to mention the gender preference. Either you want only the female faculty or the male faculty, or if you don't have any gender preference, you have to even mention that. And their eligibility. Eligibility comes under, age comes under eligibility. You have to mention even the age. And comes the qualification. This qualification you must give very clearly in the classified, whether you need the trained people or whether you have any facility for taking even the untrained people. And you need to mention even the experience. Next comes the pay scale. Pay scale, if you do want to give a figure in particular, you can give, or else you can just mention attractive salary. And this mode of applying. This mode of applying can be through the postal or through the email, that you have to give in very particular. And coming, the last one, the contact address as well as the phone numbers for correspondence. See, these are the main features to be remembered. My dear children, what you need to do is, so it's very easy to write a classified, but these features have to be, you need to learn them by heart before you sit for the examination. And I told you before, as this is a minor discourse, you have to open a three-sided box. See, I have already opened a three-sided box. In this one, this I have taken as the heading. Instead of just taking required, I have taken even teachers. Teachers required. As I told you, this comes under heading, and I have taken this in capital letters. And coming to the name of the organization. Name of the organization. See here, whatever the features I have explained, have a look here whether all those features have been taken or not. This name of the organization, it is not mandatory to be written on the top center of the box, as we give this in the address column even. So if you do want to mention here, I mean both the ways, I mean both the sides, you can. Otherwise simply you can skip this one, and this name of the organization can be mentioned in the contact information. And coming to the next one, English and science trained teachers below 40 years for high school with 2 to 3 years experience and computer knowledge, attractive salary. In this one, let me see whether the features are getting satisfied or not. English and science teachers, these are the names of the posts. So we have taken 2 posts here, and we have clearly mentioned trained. This trained comes under qualification. In their respective subjects, they need to be qualified. And below 40 years, this comes under eligibility. So they need only the young teachers to teach for what? I mean for high school with 2 to 3 years of experience and computer knowledge. This comes under experience. So this is experience, and see here I have taken attractive salary. I told you somewhere here pay scale, I have told you. So in place of this attractive salary, if you do want to give a figure, you can. Otherwise simply you can write attractive salary. And qualification experience is done, pay scale is done, name of the organization we have discussed, heading done, names of the posts and number of vacancies. Number of vacancies already we have seen, there are 2, and gender preference and eligibility is done. The only thing left over is mode of application. So look at the thing which is written here. Interested candidates, male, female, both. Here comes the gender preference. Male or female, both, can send their CV, that is curriculum vitae, with passport size photo and copies of attested educational documents on the following address by May 15, 2018. So all this information comes under mode of application. And at last we are going to wind up the classified with contact address and phone numbers for correspondence. See here, once again I have mentioned the name of the organization. Name of the organization along with the address, and if you do want to mention, you can mention even the phone numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, some imaginary number. So this comes under the contact information. So after that you are going to draw a line, close the box. So just have a look whether we have written each and every feature very clearly. So this is all about job vacancies, and that's all. So we have come to the final stage of the class today, and I'm going to end the session with this. And thank you so much for watching. And if this class has really helped you, please like, share, comment, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, My Grammar Pages. So please stay tuned until I come back in front of you with a new video. Thank you so much.